Good morning, Jason and Monica. This was supposed to be a fun fishing trip amongst three friends who family members describe as brothers, but that took a tragic turn.
And you have 4 different agencies, and none of them are speaking or telling us where this investigation is. And we contacted the DA's office, and they said, well, you know what? We can't comment until a final report is made. All right, but where does this final report come from?
Right. Yeah, I don't have the furry animals or the armadillos with me this morning, but $250,000 total was raised. The campus here, it is quiet compared to what it was like this weekend.
You know what? She has been so good. She's just chilling. You know, when she walked in this morning, she was just having a great time. And I think when we put her in this, she relaxed a bit. Yes, look, she knows we're talking about her. Aww. She relaxed a bit, and she's just been awesome.
We're talking about $500 million. Tampa was the last city to host the GOP convention, and here's something to think about. With nearly 150,000 hotel rooms, Las Vegas could have hosted all the attendees of the Tampa GOP convention inside a 1-mile radius and within a mile of the airport. Jason, Monica, good morning. It has been 4 days since these fishermen were last seen. They did recover one of the bodies on Friday, but I want to go ahead and tell you what's going to happen today or what's expected to happen today. We're told that searchers will be out here looking at high probability areas. This Sunday, there was 3 boats that did the search efforts by water, and here's what it looked like this weekend. Search teams combed through 30,000 acres of land and water and air near the area where the body of 48-year-old Oscar Dixon Jr. was found. Park rangers say the boat all 3 men were in capsized. The initial search started Friday after family members told authorities they hadn't heard from the 3 men since they left on Thursday for a boating trip. Dixon was pronounced dead at the scene, and we're told he was not wearing a life jacket. His sister says all 3 men, they were like brothers, and shared when she realized her brother was one of the 3 who was missing.
When I first heard it, I didn't think it was my brother, but when they say they found one man unconscious down, I had a feeling in my heart. I knew it was him.
Today's search will most likely not include ground or air teams, just water search and rescue efforts. The names of the 2 missing fishermen have not yet been released. Back out here live, park rangers do urge anybody that's going to get on a boat or maybe go fishing or just taking a boating trip, you must wear those life jackets. That is key to making sure you return to land. Reporting live, Chris Aldana, back to you.
It's very compelling. You guys just saw the top of it, and you were just thinking, wow, what's going on? And here you can see some of that video. Here is that suspect, and then you see the 2 BLM Rangers there. The Review-Journal allowed us to use this video. They were able to get a hold of this cell phone video from 2 men who saw what led to this shooting and the killing of 20-year-old DeAndre Burkhart Jr. Rangers say they were called to this area after cyclists said the 20-year-old was bothering them somehow. The entire ordeal lasted just under 8 minutes. Less than a minute into this video, you can hear the 2 men describe what the scene was like when they saw 2 BLM Rangers talking to who has now been identified as 20-year-old DeAndre Burkhart.
This is nuts. I've never seen anything like this.
Just before 3 minutes into this video, you can see what appears to be pepper spray. Burkhart, though, remains on his feet. Then they proceed to walk by him and behind him as he continues to stay on his feet. This continues for about 2 minutes. Burkhart is never handcuffed and continues to walk around freely. It's just after the 5-minute mark, you can see what appears to be BLM Rangers kick Burkhart from behind when he refuses to listen to their commands. He can then be seen taking what looks like a few swings at the Rangers. An NHP trooper then arrives to the scene and rushes out of his vehicle and jumps in to help the Rangers. Still, out of handcuffs, Burkhart Jr. manages to keep the struggle going. It's here that you can see him take a run for the NHP vehicle, and he manages to get into the front seat. That's when the 2 Rangers and the trooper react. The trooper can be seen trying to slam the door on Burkhart, and then the shooting happens, as you can see a light billow of smoke in the air, and hear the men who were recording this entire ordeal react.
Oh my God, they just shot him. Dude, they just shot him. They just killed the dude.
We do want to make it very clear this video only shows a portion of how this all went down. We don't know what was said to Burkhart or what he said to those Rangers. This investigation is ongoing. Metro is now handling this. Obviously, a number of interviews and physical evidence still has to come into play in all this. But, you know, just looking at your reaction is why a lot of questions are now going to be asked. Like, why didn't they tase him? Right. Why didn't they put the handcuffs on him earlier?
Chris, that was the first question that popped in my mind. Why didn't they just tase him and take him down?
It's a lot of questions, and that's the thing, is that hopefully this video will make make some of those questions be answered a little bit more clear. But again, BLM, NHP are leaving all these questions to Metro because it is an open investigation.
Yeah, I guess my first question would be why, no matter what the circumstance, why did it go 8 minutes that long?
Well, and then you just saw they were walking so close to him at some points, as well as like, okay, but again, I'm not a police officer. I've never been trained, so I don't know what protocol is. And you know, to the open eye, the naked eye, we think, why didn't they do this? Why didn't we do that?
Right,
but again, we're not trained law enforcement officials, so we don't know what tactics they were using during this.
It's just scary to watch.
It is.
Yeah. All right.
This is always an exciting time of the year for high school students. You have prom going on, and then after prom, it's graduation. Some local students have risen to the challenge, and they are ready to graduate. Battleship debuted in a distant second, and Sacha Baron Cohen's The Dictator. It came in third place. I went to go check it out, and I'm like, this is too much. It's too much of a stretch.
Yeah, I know. Some people love him.
Yeah. Rihanna in Battleship?
Yeah.
Amazed me.
Oh, I bet.
Amazed me. She did fantastic.
Oh, cool.
When doing the right thing, a man fights to give a veteran the wedding of a lifetime, but a local company says no. What 8 News Now did to fix this problem. Time now is 4:10 on this Monday morning. A Las Vegas company apparently has had a change of heart after refusing to let a man give away the wedding he had to cancel. And a lot of folks still talking about what was going on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. We're talking about the lunar eclipse. The moon passed in front of the sun, giving us the first solar eclipse in 18 years.
Yeah.
You know, North Las Vegas police were actually called out there because so many people showed up.
Right.
And they ran out of those glasses.
Yeah, and they're going, what's going on here?
In case you missed your chance to see this eclipse, the next total solar eclipse, 2017. That's the coolest one I think I've seen. That
and the
green one. That's
color.
nice.
Yeah.
A Mississippi prison guard is dead after a prison riot. The uprising ended late last night, hours after it all started. It's not known how the prison guard died. 5 other officers were hurt and 3 inmates also injured. Prison holds illegal immigrants.